Man, let's talk about this shit, man. Honestly speaking, okay, I already was going back and forth in the IG comment section about this shit. But I think Doja Cat has some issues of concern. It's at least a little bit concerning, man. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to talk about it. Here's the image I'm talking about, right? Here's the image I'm referring to, okay? So I'm gonna put the ball in your court. Anybody who's gonna come across this video, right? Imagine you didn't see someone in over a month. I'm just painting the picture, hypothetical, okay? Now imagine you had a friend that you didn't see in over a month, right? And then they come, and then the next day you see them, or the next time you see them, I should say, they look like that. Eyebrows shaved, and all the hair shaved off their damn head. Isn't that a little bit of a cause of concern? I'm putting the ball in your court. I want you to answer that. I think you already know what I'm hinting at. I think you already know my thoughts on it. But my thing is, if you saw someone with their eyebrows shaved and their hair shaved off their head, it was bald, like out in the street too, wouldn't that be a cause of concern for you? Like, wouldn't you think they're a little strange? Like, if you had a kid, you would tell them, hey, come closer, stay away from that person. So I just want to say this, right? Disclaimer, which it won't matter for a lot of women, because it didn't matter what I was saying. They just kept focused on the point of me saying about the cutting the hair and cutting the eyebrows off. But I don't have any issue with a girl cutting her hair off. I would admit that if I'm talking to a girl, dating a girl who has longer hair, and she cuts her hair off, I'm not gonna lie, me personally, that's a cause for a breakup. I'm not gonna front, because hair is, to me, and a lot of other people I know, but to me, hair is a part of the attraction. Hair is a part of what makes me attracted to a girl. So if you cut all of that off, yeah, that's a cause for a breakup. I'm not even gonna lie. And even vice versa. Like, if you're a guy, you have dreads or braids or wave, whatever the hell, you have hair on your head, and all of a sudden you just cut it off, I think that's a cause for a breakup too. But I don't have any issue with that. If I'm not dating a person, if I'm not dating a girl, I have no issue with that. Go ahead and do what you got to do. I think Sweetie just cut her hair off too. So, that's how a lot of the women in Hollywood do. They do that shit. You remember Britney Spears did it too? I understand that. Go ahead, okay? You're not gonna, like, if someone out of nowhere, some celebrity out of nowhere who's known for having hair, just cut all her hair off, I got nothing to say. I'm not even gonna comment on that shit. And Doja Cat, though, Doja Cat is different. She has this thing, which people are starting to mention. Cardi B does the same thing, of like always wanting to respond to the negative things from people online. And that's another thing. Like, Doja Cat has a huge platform. That damn picture has over 3 million likes, over 20,000 comments. Huge platform. You think all of those damn near 20 something thousand comments is gonna be positive? You think there's not gonna be some people who's commenting on that weird ass scrunched up ass face with your eyebrows gone and the hair on your head gone? You think people are not gonna comment on that? It's at a point where it's like, bro, you can't put yourself in the public like that, take a picture like that, and then expect all positivity. I understand, though. I'm not gonna front. This is also some human nature shit. There's people who just always gotta prove their point, and people who just always gotta have the last word. There's people who just always feel like they have to set the record straight. You know what I'm saying? But at a certain point in time, you just get to a point where it's like, bro, you can't please everyone, so don't try to please anyone. You know what I'm saying? I've honestly gotten to that point a few years ago, as a matter of fact. I can't please everyone. I could be politically correct all I want. It's difficult, I won't front. But even if I am politically correct, I'm gonna upset somebody else. So I'm gonna just be me. I'm gonna just be real, okay? You know what I'm saying? So there's no point in trying to always prove your point. Always gotta have the last word. Always gotta there's no point in doing that shit. You're a big ass public figure. She has no reason to do that shit. I won a Grammy and traveled the freaking globe. I've had a #1 and I went platinum. I make hit after hit after hit, and you all want me to look effable for you so that you can go home and, you know, pleasure yourself all day long while you live in your mother's basement. Go F yourselves, right? Okay, so I understand. You see, that's exactly what I'm saying. Just gotta prove her point. Gotta have the last word. Thought she did something there, you know, that kind of thing. She just has to be that way. But like I said, bro, I'm looking at this photo and I'm saying, if I had a friend who took a photo like this, bro, like, yo, you okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, everything good, bro? You have something you want to talk about? Cause my thing is this, right? Because, like I said, I was going back and forth in the comment section about this shit. My thing is, the cutting of the hair and the cutting of the eyebrows, those two things are technically, yeah, a cause of concern. I will be honest about that. To me, it is. But those two things alone isn't the cause of concern. It's those two things plus the face in this picture right here. Like, bro, if you're Doja, if you're going through something, it's all right. We understand. It'll be better if you admitted that. Like, you know, go to some therapy, you know, go do some meditation and shit like that. Go pray, whatever you got to do to get over it. But you can't be mad at people for making comments about it. Like, come on, how are you gonna put yourself out there on Front Street like that and then get mad at people making negative comments? Now, here's this one thing I was going back and forth, right? So this girl is talking about people are in distress over her eyebrows. And I'm like, yo, and I was trying to make the point, I've come to realize this about women. It's like, you could say this whole statement, this whole thing, clarification and all, rational, logical clarification and all. They would focus on this one thing to try to throw holes in your argument. But bro, I said it's not about the eyebrows and the hair. But it's like, that point was just gone. That point didn't even matter. It's like as much as I was saying it's not just about the eyebrows and the hair, they was hearing the complete opposite. But I'm like, bro, it's not just about that. And like I said, put the ball in your court. If you didn't see someone in over a month and they came and you saw, and then out of nowhere you saw a picture like that, wouldn't you have some type of cause of concern for that person? Or even if they posted that shit on social media, do you think they have the right to be mad at people who making negative comments about it? Like, I just saw this shit today. Some girl commented talking about, it's like, would it be okay if we talk about my lisp? And I'm like, yo, of course it would be okay. I'm like, yo, I make fun of myself about that shit too. Like, I have no issues with that. And that's the main thing, bro. I think the main thing about this with Doja is, like, you have such a big platform. I have a little bit of a platform. You know what I'm saying? You have this platform. You cannot be mad about people who make negative comments about you, bro. That's a part of the game, bro. Just charge that to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of the game, Doja. But just know that if you didn't cut your hair off and you didn't cut your eyebrows off, okay, if she didn't cut her hair off and cut her eyebrows off, but she made that picture, it wouldn't even have been this big of a discussion. I'll be completely honest about that. But like I said, it's the cutting of the hair, cutting of the eyebrows, and then taking that picture. Don't get me wrong, okay? There's nothing wrong with a goofy, you know, clownish type of girl. There's nothing wrong with that. Or anybody, men and women. There's nothing wrong with that shit. But it becomes a cause of concern when you you shave your freaking eyebrows off. Like, who does that? You know? And if I had a sister or a very close, you know, girl to talk to, I would tell her the same shit. Seriously. Let me know what y'all think. I already put something in my community tab too. So, you know, make sure you go check that out too, man. Go vote on that for me, man. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. I'm over this coming soon, man.